What's up everyone, I'm Adam Winsink, Account Manager for Nautique Boat Company. Today I'm excited to walk you through the G23 Paragon. After compiling a list of ideas and options, we've decided that it's a whole new experience, the Paragon experience. From the first time you lay eyes on it, or step foot into the cockpit, or take your first set behind it, there's one feeling that will remain, and that is that the next level is here. Let's go check it out. The G23 Paragon comes in at 23 feet in length. It's 102 inches wide. It's got room for 16 people. It's a 7,200 pound boat with 2,200 pounds of integrated subfloor ballast. This boat produces wakes and waves you never thought imaginable with the push of a button. So how did we take the Paragon to a whole new level of performance? Well, it starts with the hull design. We've taken everything that we've learned about our legendary flagship G23 and we've taken it to a new level. This is a completely new hull design for this boat. We've optimized the way this boat moves through the water to give you a more scalable wake and wave like nothing you've ever seen before. This boat is a mastery of design and engineering like nothing we've ever produced before. One of the first things you'll notice is when you look down the side, it's got all of these three-dimensional facets that make it super visually stimulating. Here in the bow of the boat, we have an aggressive stem angle for a unique look. We got an aggressive entry V angle to give you nice smooth rides on a choppy day. And we've made the freeboard even taller to make the boat even drier and smoother riding when you're out there in the chop. We got these really cool docking light arrays that start at the top of the boat and wrap around the front that are running lights during the day, and they give you amazing docking ability at night and a visual signature that you can't mistake for any other boat. We've taken every part of this boat's performance to the next level. It's awesome for those that just want to go have fun while wakeboarding, fill up the ballast, and the pros will be blown away about what this thing can produce. We've taken all of the input from our team athletes, all of the things that we've learned from our legendary G23, and we've created the wave that everyone's been dreaming of. We've redesigned the NSS here on the Paragon to make the wave that much more scalable, give you a much longer pocket, give you that perfect shape for an amazing bottom turn, and a nice crisp lip at the top to go bigger than you've ever gone before. When it comes to surf systems, there's nothing like the NSS, the Nautique surf system. As you can see here, it's fully integrated into the transom for a nice clean look. The actuator has a cover over it to keep it protected from the elements, and it only deploys about 4 inches, so you get instant transfers from one side of the wave to the other. You can control the NSS right at the driver's helm on the Link Pan Array touch display. You can control the length, shape, and size of the wave, and you can also control it on your Garmin watch if you choose to. Optional here on the Paragon is our Nautique Integrated Steering Assist. That's this really cool custom thruster built right into the transom that gives you amazing maneuverability at slow speeds. This allows you to maneuver and park super easy in a marina setting or just docking your boat on a windy day. And I love to get my wake surfer in the perfect position before taking off for the first time. You can toggle in with the helm command right in the armrest, and you can control the thruster that way. Touch the left and right buttons right on the Link Pan Array touch display, or you can turn it on auto mode, and as you turn the wheel, the thruster will increase and decrease your thrust for amazing steerability. A critical part of the performance of this boat is our NCRS, our Nautique Configurable Running Surface. This is this device built right into the transom, and it has multiple jobs to complement this amazing running surface. It offers plane assist. When you hit the throttle, it automatically stair steps the boat up on top of the water for super fast planing. Once you hit your set speed, you can control how steep or how mellow your wakeboarding wake is, and you can control the overall mass of your surf wave. It also knows when you go into a hard turn, the GPS will notify the NCRS and it'll drive down, pushing the nose of the boat down so you can turn on a dime even under heavy loads. Standard here on the Paragon is our Nautique surf pipe. This takes the steam and emissions and places it down into the prop stream so it bubbles up behind the wake surfer, maximizing your experience behind the boat. We've even optimized the platform design here on the Paragon with an integrated grab handle so you can easily pull yourself up after a long set, and a cup holder both port and starboard so you have a place to put your drink when you're just floating around with your crew. If you want to get that perfect shot when you're back there wake surfing, just opt for our Gopro quick mount with dual transom attachments. Just attach your Gopro to this device that snaps right into the transom in the perfect location to get that amazing big wave shot on the world's best surf wave. The Paragon comes standard with Gopro integration, so you can control your entire Gopro right from the Link Pan Array touch display at the driver's helm. You can also put it on Gopro Auto Record. Just attach your GoPro to the back of the boat, sync it up with the link, and when you hit your set speed, it'll start recording. When you pull below your set speed, it'll stop recording so you get that perfect shot. Our team here at Nautique has designed an app for Garmin watches that allows the wakeboarder or wake surfer to control the boat. This is compatible with all Surf Select 3.0 enabled boats. You can control the speed, the surf side, NSS, NCRS, Ballast Shift, and of course your music, all from behind the boat. Optional here on all of our Super Air Series boats is our Nautique Surf Select. This allows the wake surfer to switch from one side to the other instantly with the push of a button. For 2021, My Nautique can be found on every model. This allows you to monitor your battery voltage, ballast, fuel level, location, and other important information right from your phone or computer. We've surveyed countless customers over the years to figure out how exactly you guys want to use your boat when you're out on the water. We've taken that information and created the ultimate transom design. As you can see, we have a huge, luxurious walkthrough with cascading steps all the way down to the platform, so you feel like you're walking onto a luxury yacht. Here, both port and starboard, we have these huge steps so you can get from the dock into that walkthrough without stepping on any upholstery. And it's also a great place that you can set up your wakeboard before you go out and ride. As we walk back here to the platform, nice easy step up, nice natural steps down to the platform. We got a built-in transom cooler that's fully insulated, so you don't have to crawl all the way into the boat to get a drink if you're just swimming and hanging out with your friends. We have an integrated tow point right there underneath the cooler lid if you want to hook up and tow a tube or a skier every once in a while. We have integrated transom seats, both port and starboard, that are super comfortable, so if you're just hanging out back here, focused on the kids and just hanging out and swimming. We have cup holders, both port and starboard, and if you want to take your relaxation to a whole new level, just pop up our convertible transom seats right here behind me. Just flip these up, slide up the headrest, and now it's time to check out and relax. Although we've created the most user-friendly and luxurious transom design here on the Paragon, in typical Nautique fashion, we're still optimizing the transom storage. All you have to do if you're getting ready to go out and ride is pop up the hatch, both port or starboard. And of course, you can fit 2 or 3 wakeboards or wake surfers on either side. And we also have 2 rope hangers on either side as well, so you can easily grab your gear and get ready to ride. We've designed every part of the Paragon to bring you a whole new experience on the water, and the telescoping flight control tower is a huge part of that. This allows you to raise and lower the tower without eating up any real estate inside the boat. We've also maximized your headspace inside the boat, even with large tower speakers, and maximized your shade with our fixed tower-mounted Bimini with surf pockets. The Paragon comes standard with our Nautique strapless board racks. As you can see here, they're fully overmolded in rubber to protect your board from the rack and your rack from the boards. We have nice wide forks on both sides so you can fit any size wakeboard or wake surfer. And of course, they swivel in so you can easily offload it from the rack and go get ready to ride. The standard tower speakers here on the Paragon are 4 JL Audio 8.8-inch drivers. This gives you amazing full range sound that throws farther and wider than anything else on the market. We've also put them in these amazing custom enclosures, optimized for amazing sound, and designed by Nautique to give you that ultra custom look that goes right along with the Paragon feel. The tower speaker enclosures also come standard with down lighting so you can light up the cockpit at night when you're out with your crew. Standard here on the Paragon is our Nautique awareness camera. That's this really cool wide-angle lens built right into the all-around light here on the tower that gives the driver a nice supplemental viewing angle when you're out there on the water. This allows the driver to see from the tower foot all the way around the transom of the boat so you can see people when they're back there swimming, or you can get your wake surfer in that perfect location off the back corner of the boat before you take off. And the best part about it is it's up on top of the tower so it's not covered in water all day. We've actuated the awareness camera and the all-around light so when you drop the tower into the down position and you still need more clearance, all you have to do is hit this button. And now you've maximized your clearance to go under a bridge or pull into your boat lift. The tower-mounted Bimini comes standard here on the Paragon, and it has room for 2 more surfboards on top with our surf pockets. It also has storage nets underneath the back side here, so you can put any small items or ropes if you're done riding for the day. The Paragon comes standard with a GoPro ready tow point right here on the telescoping flight control tower. All you have to do is snap in your GoPro, hook up your wakeboard rope, and it'll follow your rider to get that perfect shot when you're back there behind the boat. We've also incorporated a rope caddy into this tower, so you can tie off your rope, and any extra rope you have, coil it up, throw it in the caddy so it's not in your passenger's line of sight. You'll be blown away when you first step foot inside of the G23 Paragon. The amount of detail is like something that's never been seen before. We also have an amazing seating arrangement here in the cockpit area with room for your entire crew. We have our wraparound seating arrangement, so if you have a big crew and you just need to cram a lot of people in, you can do so. But when you're riding all day, we have reversible stern seats, one that flips up here behind the driver. As well on the passenger side, we have a full footwell behind the passenger side flip up, so you can put people right here in a line, so you can get 4 people comfortably facing backwards watching the show. And if you got a big crew out that day and you want room for more people in a rear facing position, just deploy our reversible stern seat, and you can put it in 2 locations. This location allows you to pass through from the transom of the boat up into the bow. And if you got a big crew and you just need more space behind the midsection of the boat, you can put it in this position and line up all the seats to watch comfortably. In addition to the awesome transom storage here on the Paragon, we also have awesome storage throughout the cockpit area as well. Behind the driver's seat, we have our flip up, so you have nice storage, all C-deck covered, and it's communicating all the way through the transom, so if you have to put any items of length, you can do so. Same over here on the passenger side of the boat, communicating storage. All of our seat bases are on self-supporting hinges, so they hold themselves up. And underneath the love seat, even more storage. You have access to your batteries, and of course we have our JL audio components. And we have a standard trash can that you can access through the love seat, and you can throw all of your boat clutter away right here in the walkthrough. One of the first things you'll notice when you sit down in the driver's seat of the Paragon for the first time is how amazing the driver's visibility is. We've recessed the glove box on the passenger side of the boat, and even though we've added an additional link pan array display, we've got a low profile dash design maximizing your visibility between the windshield header and the dashboard. This complementing our running surface that's optimized to build a wake and wave in a bow down position gives you the ultimate driving experience. Another huge part of the Paragon driving experience is this amazing helm seat. As you can see, it's a race car inspired design with a lot of support throughout your midsection and your thighs. And we've got a really tall lean back, so you can use it in a bolster up position if you want to maximize your visibility. And although we really wanted you to feel locked in when you're driving down the lake, we wanted it to be easy to get in and out of, so we've opened up this part of the seat. And it also makes it easy to pivot and talk to your rider in between sets. And if you're done riding for the day, you can rotate the seat all the way around so you can just kick back and relax with your crew. The power helm seat comes standard here in the Paragon, so you can get the seat in the perfect location. A big part of the Paragon driving experience is this amazing armrest that's nice and wide, puts the throttle in the perfect location while giving your arm a lot of support for a long day of driving. We also have our standard helm command. That's this really cool rotary encoder that you can control the entire link pan array touch display right here from the armrest. We have our hotkeys around the perimeter for your most commonly used functions, such as your stereo, user presets, speed control, your next function button, and of course, your home screen. Here to the left of the steering wheel, we have a cell phone holder that'll hold any size smartphone, and it also seconds as a drain plug holder, so you remember to put your plug in before you go out on the lake. We have this really cool storage tray up here, so you can throw your wallet or your keys up there when you're out on the water, and this dash design just gives you the ultimate driving experience. The amount of detail put into the dash design on this boat is simply amazing. The first time you hit the start button, you can watch a light run up through the dash and across both link pan array displays, and you can watch the boat become alive. So we've given you an additional link pan array display on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, in addition to the one on the right-hand side like you've seen in our G Series product. And we've given you an entirely new interface to make it super easy to use. On your left-hand side screen, that's all of your vitals. So your voltage, your oil pressure, engine temperature, air and water temperature, your ballast, your depth, your fuel, and of course your speedometer and your set speed. On the right hand side, you can control all of the boat's functions as you could in a typical link pan array with a super easy to use all new interface. We've combined NSS and NCRS into one control, so you can just pick your wave size from 1 to 10 and it'll show you exactly how the shape will change. So if you want a more mellow wave, you start at 0, and as you climb towards 10, it'll get steeper and more aggressive with more lip, so you can accomplish the perfect wave for what you're trying to do behind the boat. We've also made some of our accessories super easy to access right here on the home screen. So if you want to turn on your docking lights, you can just simply click on that window. Same with your enhanced courtesy lighting package. You've got your heated driver's seat, your heater, your tower down lighting if you're out at night with your crew, and of course your underwater lights. Also here on the home screen, you can switch surf sides with the push of a button. If you have the steering assist option, this is where you can turn it on low or high if you're in auto mode, and when you turn the wheel, it'll automatically increase or decrease the thruster, so you can turn this thing on a dime. Up here across the top, you have your stereo volume, you have your wake surfing user preset, and your speed control. If we move on to the next menu, this is our stereo menu. This is where you can change your source, add Bluetooth devices, change your audio setup and your subwoofer settings, and you can also control the different zones throughout the boat. So you can decide how much sound you want coming out of which part of the boat. We have a new zone with this boat as well. It's called the Wake Zone. So you can fully immerse the rider into amazing sound when they're back there riding. Next, we have our ballast menu. This is where you can manually fill and empty each of the 3 ballast tanks. You can fill all or empty all of them. And you can access our unique to Nautique feature called Ballast Shift. If you have too many people sitting on one side of the boat and you need to level your load to optimize your surf wake or your wakeboarding wake, just select how much weight you want to shift. The ballast will automatically activate and level your load so you get that perfect wake and wave. Over here on the right hand side of the screen, you can select and enter how much ballast you'd like to fill on that particular tank. The next menu is our lighting and our climate menu. This is where you can control your docking lights, overhead lights, underwater lights, and your courtesy lights. You can also turn on your driver's seat heater and the heater inside the boat. It comes standard with our enhanced courtesy color package that gives you lighted cup holders all the way around the perimeter of the boat and custom badging, both bow and stern and on the back of the driver's seat. This allows you to change the color throughout the boat when you're out at night with your crew. And if you want to experience all the colors, just turn on your courtesy color cycle and it'll cycle through the entire color wheel when you're out there. Next is our standard GPS mapping. This will pull up the lake and the depth chart of that lake so you know where to and where not to go. The Paragon comes standard with wireless charging for your cell phone right here underneath the throttle. Just set your phone right on the charging pad and you have your phone tucked away in a nice shaded area right next to the driver. We've optimized the experience for all the passengers here on the Paragon. We've even added cell phone holders both port and starboard so you can tuck your phone away in a nice shaded area when you're out there on the water. We've teamed up with JL Audio, the leader in marine sound, to bring you the baddest stereo you've ever heard here in the Paragon. It comes standard with our M6 Studio Elite package with DSP technology. That comes with 6 7.7-inch M6 JL Audio speakers, which are full range speakers throughout the entire cockpit, along with 2 12-inch M6 subwoofers. It sounds amazing right off the factory floor. It also comes with our patented Wavefront technology. These are 2 6.5-inch M6 speakers in custom enclosures that push sound up into the dashboard, bringing the sound stage up, and it's like turning on the surround sound button. And new here for the Paragon, the first ever wake sub option. That gives you 2 additional 12-inch subwoofers in custom enclosures built right into the transom of the boat that's ported both towards the walkthrough and outside the boat to fully immerse your wake surfer or wakeboarder in sound. This takes wakeboat stereos to a whole different level. Thanks to the deep V hull design here on the Paragon, we were able to integrate a subfloor cooler right here in the cockpit. This allows you to load your cooler at the house and bring it out and drop it right in. And it also makes it super easy to access no matter where you're sitting throughout the boat. And if you have a big crew that day, you can remove the cooler from the cavity and you can fill up the entire compartment with drinks, and it has a drain right in the bottom. We've teamed up with PCM Marine Engines to bring you the best engine here in the Paragon. It comes standard with our ZZ8. That's our 6.2 liter supercharged engine with 600 horsepower and 600 foot-pounds of torque. It's the perfect engine for the Paragon, bringing you a whole new level of performance. The transom hatch here on the Paragon is fully actuated so you can access your engine and your rear storage compartments from inside the boat with the push of a button. The Paragon comes with this amazing luxurious bow design with room for up to 4 people. We've incorporated armrests on the outboard side of the boat, so you have an armrest on the outboard side and on the inboard side, whether you're facing forward or aft. We have comfort no matter how you sit throughout the bow, and thanks to our integrated subfloor ballast system, we have a true bow walkthrough and footwell, as well as storage underneath the bow seats, both port and starboard. You can insert the bow cushion here in the front to give you a seat right in the center, and you can also opt for our bow filler cushion, so you can easily complete the lounge and have maximum comfort here in the Paragon. One really cool option here on the Paragon is our Nautique Fender Pro. You can tie your fender at the perfect length to this little clip, snap it right into the deck, and you're ready to dock or raft off with your crew. Like every feature here on the Paragon, the windshield was designed into the boat to complement the outside lines. We've brought the freeboard up everywhere throughout the boat except through this middle section, so we're maximizing your visibility for passengers inside the boat and giving you greater access to your dock or to the person in the water. To further optimize your time for relaxation here on the Paragon, we offer forward and aft sunshade extensions. Just attach them to the Bimini, to the poles down to your platform on the aft of the boat, and the same on the bow, and you have shade for the entire boat. This takes your experience to a whole new level. It's all about the details here on the Paragon. When you pull up to your dock at night, the flight control tower is going to give you an LED projection of the Nautique logo right on the dock, just for a little something extra. We've teamed up with PCM Marine Engines to bring you the most comprehensive 5-year warranty on the market. This includes everything in a Nautique as well as the drivetrain. We build the best boats and we back them with the best warranty. Thank you for joining me to check out the G23 Paragon. As you can see, the Paragon is the pinnacle of wake sports perfection. And for more information or to find your local dealer to schedule a test drive, go to nautique.com.